As Gretchen has already said, this is a big year. The first thing we need to turn out for is the presidential preference primary on Tuesday, March the 6th, or early voting for the month preceding that. The deadline to register to vote in the presidential preference primary is Monday, February 6th. That's the day of our next meeting. So before our next meeting, if you know anyone who is not registered to vote, this is the month to get them to register to vote. Then vote in the primary, the presidential preference primary on March the 6th. Our candidate is, of course, President Barack Obama. There are some birthers who are out there contesting his placement on the ballot. I'm waiting for Mitt Romney to post his long tax return, just like the president's long birth certificate has already been posted. We'll see when that happens. Then in April, if you want to be a convention to the Democratic National Convention, the best way to do that is to get elected from your congressional district by folks who know you in the district. Each of the congressional districts is going to be caucusing on Saturday, April the 21st. For the first congressional district, that caucus is going to be in Waycross. For the second congressional district, I have not heard yet where their caucus is going to be. But we caucus by congressional districts, and we can, all of the folks in the first congressional district, that's everything between here and Savannah, 25 counties, can elect 5 people to the Democratic National Convention, 3 males and 2 females for the first congressional district. It's also, I believe, 5 for the second congressional district, except it's 3 females and 2 males in the second. The convention will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, right after Labor Day, September the 3rd to September the 6th. North Carolina is going to be in play this year. You'll remember in 2008, President Obama carried Virginia. He carried just barely North Carolina. And the one that he just missed is Georgia. What I'd like us to see this year is to get folks out and to prove that this state is a lot purpler than people think it is. In order to get the momentum for that, I really do want everybody to go vote in the presidential preference primary, even though President Obama is the only person on the Democratic ballot. I think that the more people vote for him, the more of a message that sends, that Georgia is in play. And so we've heard from the national that the National Democratic committees consider Georgia to be in play. So we want to affirm that by voting for the president on March the 6th. All of the other candidates, the primary for all of the other candidates, will not take place until the last Tuesday in July, July 31st. That is the point at which we're going to be voting for our state representatives, for our county commissioners, voting to select the Democratic candidates for those races. Qualifying for that ends roughly a month and a half before that. So at this point, we really need to be focusing on getting good candidates for all of those down-ballot positions. These are the folks that represent us, and we need them to represent us well. So please talk to folks, encourage people who are interested in running. This is going to be a great year to run as a Democrat. Thank you.